Hello guys and welcome back to this Western Roman Empire Legendary campaign on Attila Total War. Let's just recap where we are here, because I think we're more or less broken the back of this now. We're in the year 424, Attila emerged and was defeated, and actually we didn't even deliver the final killing blow. I'm not even sure who did actually, but we killed him twice and someone else killed him once, and now he's gone. And we actually managed to take out the Huns as well in their entirety, so that whole faction's now gone. So the process now is the Sassanids have grown massively. You can see they've taken over most of Anatolia here, you know, right into the mountains and things like that. So all of the Levant and not quite in Egypt. There's other factions have taken over Egypt. So what we're doing is we're invading the old Eastern territories. We have attacked the Eastern Roman separatists, who are also at war with the Sassanids, and we've successfully defended, in the last episode, we defended Constantinople from attack from the Sassanids as well, which was really fun to do. So the plan is to keep the Augusta Legion in here for now, or at least some legion in here, and continue to colonise this area. And actually, I could maybe even do that right now. Let's see. Yep, let's go for that. So we're trying to rebuild this usually quite profitable region. And the other thing we're trying to do is we are going to try and take out the Visigoths here, and then continue down and invade Egypt. That will let us have a two front war against the Sassanids. We can go through Egypt here, and we can go through Anatolia, and we'll really try and blitz them as best I can, take back all these territories, and then push on, finish off the Sassanids, and then that will be the campaign pretty much over. Axum are really strong down here as well. I believe they are reliable defensive, so I don't think their strength ranking's 3. So I'm hoping that we don't really need to deal with them, and we can maybe do that later on. And we recently lost a sort of glitchy battle to Nobatia, so they managed to sack Ptolemais here. That's why that's in the situation it's in. So I'm going to try and rectify that as best I can. So let's move these ships now to try and engage the Visigoths, who are trying desperately to invade into Western lands. So we'll try and this should hopefully deter them, force them. I mean, I think the best they can do is try and get to Tarentum. I'll put a Jutrix here. And oh, actually, no, I forgot. I wanted to actually recruit. Not Elite Palatina, sorry. I want to recruit Herculanii Signores here. So let's get these guys, and this Gallica Legion is going to go on the offensive as well. Let's check all my legions here. Yeah, so these legions are slated for attacking. They're going to attack hopefully Crete with the navy, and then move down and take Egypt. I don't quite have enough money there. Let's see if I can shuffle something about. Yeah, that's fine. I'll try and equip them in the next turn, so they get the armor upgrades. If I could just free up a little bit of money though, I could do it right now. Let me see, I can usually get some money from allies. So for example, Macedonia.
Goes before you. Find a welcome here and speak as.
Yeah. So that's another little tip. Your allies will sometimes give you money. I tend not to ask too much, since we're pretty cash rich. But right, let's move down here. Yeah, so these two legions will meet up with these naval forces, and we will attack, I think, Crete and Rhodes and Ephesus. And then maybe not Ephesus actually, but Crete and Rhodes for sure, and then we'll go down and try and take on the Batia down here. Looks like Africa did pretty well. They might actually get Alexandria before us, which is fine. And this army's just stationed here, and we're trying to build up here, so that's fine. So let me enter in there.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
And this veteran can help with ammunition, is always handy, and military training, of course, to help build up even more experience.
At your command.
And we want to try and rebuild Constantinople as one of the two, you know, major imperial cities alongside Rome. I guess I'll try and build up Rome as well at some point. I think that's all part of the victory conditions anyway. Okay, let me in turn there. Let's see what's coming. Okay, they have attacked Rhegium. I guess our navy wasn't close enough. I will... What kind of troops do they have here? Spear Masters. So a good army, a good Visigothic army. I will let them... I'll not bother fighting this one on the field, because I think we will handily beat them in the next turn anyway. I mean, let's face it, this is a suicide mission at this point. They could have instead tried to take back Greece. Something like that. So Nabati are looking for peace now, but I'm pretty sure they started the war with us. Let's see. Right, let's pay him off, that's fine, because I think we're going to build up enough. That's our emperor, that's our newly appointed emperor, only 21 years old. This is him here, Metallus. He's going to build up influence as he invades. Right, so we can take out this Visigothic army with this fleet. Should be an easy win. Yep.
Yes.
And these guys are suffering some attrition. Okay, what we can do is we can come back in here and we'll replenish quite quickly in this port. Let's just do that, and that'll help hopefully with the public order here.
We hunger for battle.
And aside from that, we can
At your command.
need to wait for those signores to be finished there. Let's move Gallica down here,
Moving out.
meet up with this fleet.
The waves still beckon. Steady as we go.
And we'll start heading towards Crete.
Put your backs into it, you men.
Okay, and our major military port is here. So I've avoided building military ports just now in favour of trade ports. Okay. And Corinthus, let's get some fields, urgently get some food in here. And I might even convert this to something. Wait, what can we get from the marble? Yeah, we can get industry. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get food here. And I'll save what money I've got left for converting. So this is, I've mentioned this a few times, but the part of the problem, part of the reason I didn't invade here before the Huns came was the amount of money you need to put in when you invade to try and build up these provinces again. I actually want Confederate forces, don't I? Right, let's start saving up money. So what do we want? Minus 5% upkeep for all units. So we would need this. Or do we start driving more economic? Tax rate 3%, tax rate 2%. Let's go for taxes in kind, and I'll try and save up to get the 25k. Let's put taxes up a little bit, and then in 2 turns we should be able to get the Confederate forces. And I don't think I think our public order is good enough that we can even absorb the tax increases without, you know, everything starting to break out into rebellion. Still, there's some areas obviously that aren't as happy as they could be. This hasn't been taxed, for example. Okay, that's fine. Let's move Metallus down here. He's going to link up with the attack on Crete, I think.
Ready? Commander, get moving, you wretches.
I'll move him down to Corinth. Cool, let's end turn there. And I'm not going to strictly look at the victory conditions just yet.
Now, like a wolf at the door, perhaps you will go find better hunting somewhere else.
Okay, I guess I'll accept that peace treaty just now for the extra 3k income. Money's handy just now. We're roughly year 425, so we've got 25 years. So 100 turns left. I think that should be enough to get the technologies I need. We have a good research rate. Okay, Vindonius Magnus is gone. Some rebellions are coming out. Okay. It's like 10, say let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Maybe not. Okay, let's try and get research up then as well. That's as high as we can go there. Let's get one here.
Your orders? Your orders? Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Okay, actually, let's go. Quite carefully here because I don't know what fleets they have. Right, so let's keep all these guys grouped together then. So they're in there,
Of course. Our cause is
and I'll send this fleet down to try and shadow this. I don't have anything defending North Africa just now until these guys get over there. Right, we need sanitation in here urgently.
ready for battle.
Zeal. Okay,
Ready for
where's
orders.
this army going? Thessalonica. I'll have to go back there actually, we have to convert that. We can build a food market, or a slave market or a wine market. Yeah, I need to be careful. I'm spending money again. I'm trying to get the Foderic forces. Let's go back up here just in case. It looks like the Visigoths are going to attack there. It's going to take 5 turns to convert that. Yeah, so these two are slowly going to move towards Crete. This navy will try and head off these guys.
Fleet reporting. Ready for order. We hunger for battle.
Yeah, and these large Sassanid forces, are they at war with Asia? They are. Okay, so they might... Looks like they're going to attack Asia there. Let's end turn here. Let's reduce corruption with him. What else can he do? Public order, sanitation, tax rate. Anything else? Research rate. Research rate. Okay. Let's get those Foderic forces and it instantly improves our army across the board. I think the Visigoths aren't naturally a nomadic faction, aren't they? They're naturally a horde faction, so even when I take their settlements here, there's still going to be a bit of a problem if those armies escape. Like, they'll be able to set up camp and all that, I think. I think that's how it works.
I speak as the representative of my most august people.
Okay, Constantinople is once again under siege. That is really cool. That'll be a fun defense. I've not been able to build up the garrison is the only thing. I might need to soft abandon the attack on Crete. Is the only thing, because it looks like this navy's kind of coming for me here. Okay, just need to be very careful how we move now. Let's get... I think we'll land this army here. Let's land this army here.
Commander.
We can start to move around to try and help. This army, we can do something similar. Let's try and just move around here just now. And the 2 navies, they've landed a lot of spies there. Yeah, let's see if we can get this navy in here, try and start causing some damage. Go up and attack those. And this navy, I think, just has to... I think I just have to carefully defend Italy as well. Here. I'm just aware I'm going to take some attrition if I move out here. I don't really want to do, but we'll see if I can force those Visigoths to move there. Right. Let's repair some stuff here. I think I should just about have enough to get the Foderic forces next turn.
Ready for battle.
This should be fun if they attack. It's a lot of onagers. It's just a pity we haven't managed to build this up. Yeah, I'm desperate to build it up.
At your command.
They have it under siege by purely by I see. So can I get into the port? Because if I get into the port, then all these troops can be in there defending as well. Let me put this army here just now. And I will get some more mercenaries here.
At your command.
The only thing is if I move Germanica out of Thessalonica, then the Lightbringers here will attack Thessalonica, which I don't want. So yeah, I'll just wait till these legions move round. So we're fine that we've got a chance to really knock out the Sassanids here, and I think what I'll do is I'll just immediately counter attack. I wonder if I could get Armenia to join. They're at war with the Eastern Separatists. I wonder if they would join against the...
My friend, you honor this place with your arrival. I, your humble servant in matters of diplomacy, await your words.
Would they join war against the Sassanids? No, they like the Sassanids. You can see why. Cool. Right. Right, let's end turn there. I think I should just be able to scrape enough money together for the Foderate forces
The
there.
sword was drawn, but now it's bloodied. End this feud. We offer.
The Picts have declared war a few times and never actually done anything. Okay, they're attacking this fleet. Which is fine, I think it's a relatively cheap fleet. That might work out for us. If they don't chase that, then that's moved that closer to where I want it to go. I will have to establish a military port somewhere. I think if I take like Rhodes, I'll establish a military port there, I think. Or something like that. I need to pick somewhere. Okay, that's cool. They're taking out rebels for us. Again, our allies taking out rebels for us means we don't have to waste an entire legion or build up a huge garrison to defend that settlement. So that's a big tip
In
from
our
me if you can
people's
make it
name,
work
I
like that.
ask with all due deference to your dignity, that our legions be allowed to cross your land.
Okay, we got the minor victory for getting to 425, which is cool. Yeah, I was going to make a joke there. Okay, that's the series over. Return to menu, game over. But no, obviously we have lots more to do. Have a quick look at our stats. So 121 is the turn, year 425. 80 settlements held, 60 captured, 45 lost. Diplomacy, 59 factions encountered, 37 destroyed. Overall income, I think that is at 4 million, nearly 5 million. Let's see, battles, 429 battles fought, 68 personally, 361 auto-resolved. Only 17 naval battles. 340 victories. 87 losses. Yeah. Okay, so just skim that there if you guys want to see it. Just pause it and have a look. And we will continue on. We'll have another look when we're finished. Income from trade, look at this. 1 million of our 5 million. 9,000 income from looting, sacking and raising. Ransom from battle captains should definitely be higher. Because we definitely ransom people a lot. And I'm not sure about interest. I don't know where interest comes from because we're not the Eastern Roman Empire. But anyway, let's continue.
At your command.
Okay, they've abandoned the siege of Constantinople. It's cool. So we want to try and build that up. I do want them to attack that overall though. So what other building do we want here? Maybe get like something like an emporium or some sort. Get latrines for growth. The other thing we could get is the triumphal arch. Yeah, maybe let's go for that. Actually no, let's get the emporium. We'll try and max out on the gold. Because there's gold in Trimontium. Okay, cool. Let's take these mercenaries in this navy here. Oh, actually I forgot to get the Foderate forces. Okay, that's fine. Sorry guys, I'll do that next turn. I'm going to try and attack this army with this navy. Okay, I could fight this in the field and I think I would win. Right, let's quickly fight this one in the field. I think this will be fun. And we can talk while we're doing that about what the strategy is here. So I'm hoping if I could build up Constantinople a little bit, I'd like the assassins to attack that the way they were trying to. So I'll try and build it up and then I'll move armies away and try and get them to attack that, and then that'll give us a really, really cool siege to play. Meanwhile, I'll make moves in Egypt and maybe elsewhere against the Visigoths and things like that. Right, let's just go in a line here. And get the onager here ready to fire, and the skirmishers, and we've got the general. And let's just attack. Just go crazy with the ramming. They're all kind of moving about, making it tricky for us.
The enemy is boarding one of our ships!
Here, ramming them all down. Hitting their own ships apparently.
Ship is being assaulted. Cast them back.
Let's run out as quick as we can. Oh, did we not manage to nudge that one there? It's annoying. Pick up this one.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yep, still caught up.
Men are losing faith. boarding one of our ships.
What are these Sogdian warriors? Let's try and take them out. Ram this one first.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Ram this one, and then that's another one down. Let's speed up now because I think we've got this.
The tide of battle turns in our favor. Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Nice, Pyrrhic victory, but that's an entire Sassanid army lost at sea. Okay, gonna be tough to repair this navy. I'll just try and get it to port somewhere, I think.
Yes.
Thessalonica. And then so can you merge navies? Yeah, that makes more sense. Let's just do that. And I'll disband these two. Maybe I'll disband that one as well.
Your orders.
I'll try and get that into port. This navy.
Ready for orders. Yes.
What I have here is I need to get to a military port to get better ships.
Ready for orders.
And the way I've sort of organised things, I just don't have one. Corinthus is in the Mare Ionium. Okay, Corinthus. Let's try and make this a military port.
Ready for orders. Fleet reporting.
And I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this navy to try and
Cause you men.
carefully screen
Course.
these settlements. I'll admit I'm slightly paralysed here in what I'm doing. I'd like to take these islands out, but I'm scared of this Visigothic navy. And one false move and I could lose one of my better legions. I could move my navy in, it could lose, it could win, but then I would open these fleets to land in Italy, and I've moved all my legions out at this point. So it might be better just to stay as a sort of land power and just try and march right down here. Take Ephesus, and then jump over to Rhodes. So, what have we got? We've got Legio Gallica, and Adjutrix. Right, let's just do this. Let's firstly swap some troops around here. So this is our emperor here. So he's gonna get the Scoli, because they're like the emperor's bodyguard. And he's gonna get some Herculanii. Oh, I never got the armor upgrade for them. That's frustrating. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for that. And then what we'll do is let's march these to Constantinople. I'll keep this one in Thessalonica, and this one can also march on. We'll try and get on the advance a little bit here.
Ready for battle.
The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and swap these generals around if possible. I don't know, can you even do that? Like, what happens if... No, I can't do that. Because I'd like the Emperor to be in charge of Augusta. Who's Valens? Is he one of our brothers as well? Yeah, he's one of our brothers. Spurned. He's not happy.
We hunger for battle.
At your service.
At your command. Ready for battle.
Let me just very quickly try and swap these round then. Just for the sake of a little bit of poetry here. We'll put Paetus in charge here. And in Germanica we will put someone else in charge. Not Valens. Let's put this guy in charge. Just till we swap them over, and then next time we should be able to swap them over.
Fleet reporting. Ready for orders.
I guess I'm not going to get this siege of Constantinople then, because I'm just going to push the Sassanids out,
Would that I were swift.
which is a shame.
We hunger for battle.
At least we got one siege in there.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Right, no more delays, guys. Let's end turn here. Let's get cracking. I'm going to try and power through this campaign now. Is this an attack in Verinium? Right. Maybe need to raise a quick legion to deal with that. Yeah, Britain's still helping us put down rebellions. Right, let's quickly raise a legion in. Right, first things first, let's get the Confederate forces. And we will raise a legion under Murena.
Ready for orders. Come fight with us. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life. Commander.
I mean, I think the garrison here will be more than enough to hold. That should be fine.
At your command.
Right.
Ready for orders.
Africana's there.
Commander.
So Augusta. We're gonna kick this guy out and put Metellus, our emperor, in charge.
Ready for battle.
And the Germanica Legion, which is one of our better ones again. We'll put Celsus in charge.
At your command. At your command. Your orders.
Yeah, Jutrix is
Going a port.
bending here. His fleets are still just moving about.
Commander,
So Gallica and Germanica are prepared to cross.
ready for battle. Waiting for orders.
Okay, cool. I think we're all good. I'm not missing any rebellion. Okay, the rebellion's starting to break out there actually. Let's try and get over to that.
To battle! Ready for battle.
I'll try and go over and deal with that rebellion I've kind of neglected. Yeah, so the plan was to invade Egypt, but I couldn't. I wanted to take these islands first, so I'll try and capture this area and then I'll try and cross to invade Egypt. I
Ready
think
for
I'll try and move all 3 armies down here
You have further orders?
and overwhelm Ephesos.
At your command.
Okay, let's end turn there. Yeah, they're attacking Verona now. Just more annoying than anything else, honestly. I'll keep a small legion to defend here from now on. Those Sassanid separatists about. Okay, Roman separatists were destroyed. Don't know where they were.
At your command. Ready for orders. Call this a garrison. For God himself! At your command. Ready for battle.
Okay, that's that little incursion dealt with.
At your command.
Now I'll just keep this legion here now. But in terms of the units we're going to have in it, let's get rid of these cavalry. Get rid of these Germanic spears, they're not much use. I think we can just keep it like this just now. Compare the damage that was done,
We hunger for battle.
and let's make sure public order is reasonably okay. Okay, I think I can lower taxes again now. I've got the Confederate forces. How much more expensive are Scultores? Not that much more. How much more expensive are Cornuti Signores? They're quite a bit more expensive. That's an extra 100. So they'll be selective when I update them, I think. Right. Cool. Let's go on the attack then. So Germanic Legion for sure. Let's upgrade them. So better attack, better charge, better defense, better health, much better health, better morale. And they have a missile as well. So that's cool. So that's a good upgrade across the board there. What else do they have? They have some abilities. They're disciplined. Wait, are these guys disciplined? Hide, expert, charge, defense. These guys have hide, disciplined, expert, charge, defense, steady, which improves shield defense, missile block chance and morale with less speed. So discipline means this unit will not suffer morale penalty when the general dies. It can also rally after routing more often. Cool. So just a bit stronger, really. And let's have a look at the Escultores. Resistant to fatigue, can hide, can run fast. I never compared them actually. I'll maybe do that later.
Ready for orders.
So health actually gets lower. Melee attack gets better. Melee defense gets better. Armor gets lower though. Armor goes down a lot and health goes down. Morale goes up, speed goes up, missile damage stays the same. So what's the point of these guys? These men have a particular set of skills. They will find you and they will kill you. They were ranged units that operate as part of the Auxilia Palatina, legions of auxiliaries created during Constantine the Great's military reforms. Were formed of local troops and often took names of tribes from which they were drafted. Yeah, they're a light skirmisher, whereas the Matiarii are medium skirmishers. I'm not too sure on that then. I wonder, so this is the thing, can you still recruit? This is one of the things I don't like. Like, you lose the ability to recruit Matiarii now once I've upgraded them. So if you prefer that unit, you just don't get access to them anymore. Okay, right, anyway, let's crack on here. So we're going to... We're going to invade again. So, who's got the Onager? Legio A Africana.
None will escape.
They can actually take that on their own, so let's let them take that. Occupy.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Smithy. Knock the smithy down. Great Hall. Knock that down. Repair, 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 repair. Yeah, and we'll move these legions down as well.
Ready for further orders. Ready for battle.
And let's just attack Nicomedia.
We hunger for battle.
How may I serve you?
Ready for orders.
Okay, and there's palace. Don't need that. Repair the food.
Ready for battle. Commander. At your command.
Might just attack Asia as well. The only thing is they're a strong trade partner.
How can I assist you?
I could try and blitz them. Maybe once I've dealt with the Visigoths, I could try and blitz them.
Command.
Yeah, let's get into Sidamus here.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, it's a significant garrison actually. We should be fine to hold there for a while.
Commander. Ready for battle.
Am I looking at the right place, Sidamus? Yeah. Okay. Move over here, see if I can take these Visigoths back.
We hunger for battle. At your command.
Okay, let's end turn there. We can assign a governor. Who have we got? So this guy's not very loyal, so he's not going to get anything. It's between these guys. Quadratus is not the worst. Aetus is not best. Right, so Quadratus wins it. And I think we can govern Aquitaine, isn't it? Should we govern Aquitania or make him the governor at Constantinople? Let's go Aquitania again. Because things are going well there. And keep bringing down corruption.
At your service.
This priest is keeping things together in Scandinavia all by himself. He'll end up a saint.
We hunger.
Okay, this legion just has to kind of keep public order together here. I'm a bit concerned with finances just now. Might have to raise taxes again. But I'll try and let public order stabilise a little bit where I can. It's food that's the problem. Did I get the Imperial Library? I got the libraries here. I might do a library in Constantinople.
Ready for battle.
Okay, let's end turn here. Visigoth's still a problem. All the way from turn 1 with the Eastern Roman Empire, they're a problem. Here we are all these turns later, they're still a problem.
I come to ask this.
Okay, and let's just sort food here. In this turn. And stop the rebellions.
Commander.
Sanitation sorted here. Do we not have... Do we have an aqueduct? Why is sanitation so bad? Need lead as a resource as well.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I see these legions here. They might go for Corinthus.
Ready for battle. Yes. Put your backs into it, you men.
And engage this navy.
The waves. We hunger for battle. Your next command.
Okay, Rhodes captured.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
And we'll just go right over here and try and capture Crete as well.
Nothing else.
Should be able to get that in the next turn.
Settlement.
Don't think we necessarily need these to be like level 2 cities as a thing as well. Do we really need everything to be like high level? Get down one.
Commander.
At your service. I cannot do this. I shall rest a while. I go. Your orders.
Welcome, but expect
Yeah, I think I might. What did they do here? Did they attack?
We hunger for battle. Commander. Ready for orders. At your command.
Yeah, what I might do. I think what I might do is attack Asia in one turn. So I could attack
Ready for
Sanada
ready for
and
battle.
Myra in one turn. And then that's all they have, isn't it? And then try and subjugate them and then I get them back as a trading partner. And then just get them back as a trading partner. Mm,
At your command. We hunger
yeah,
for
let's end turn here and try and do that.
battle.
Yeah, so you can see like even though the empire's growing and stuff like that, like money's still an issue. Where is this? Where are they attacking here? Oh, is this on Crete? Ah, did they land forces? Right, so what do they have? German spearmasters will be tough, but I think we can take them. They've got onagers. They don't have a lot of cavalry, the Visigoths. So that's our major advantage. What's our map like here? We try and get a better map. Lots of forest. I wonder if they get some sort of boost in forest. Or should I try and get a less forested map? Is it just because I'm just thinking because it's genuinely hard for me in forest. Right, let's fight on the field. Let's hope we get an interesting map. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's physically hard for me to see through the trees, whereas the AI doesn't have that problem. But yeah, we've got really experienced troops here. Good quality. It's It's not bad actually. Yeah, they're obviously gonna be high on this hill, but they'll have to come down. Cool ridges. I noticed this ridge on the map when we were looking at it there, which I really love maps with stuff like this. This is, to me, this is really cool. Because you can, okay, I don't really have any ranged troops, but you can usually put ranged troops there, and you know they're protected from the front. It's just unfortunate I don't have any in this military. Right, cool, but we can still funnel them in, which is fun. Excellent armor. Excellent armor. What I'm thinking is, how can they not go? They can't go here. It's from here to here. That can be our line. Let's put our core legio here with a couple of these guys. So how does that look? We wouldn't necessarily use the testudo right away. Okay, so that's that, and then we're completely blocked off here, which is cool. We can maybe keep 2 units here in the flank. Cavalry unit. Something like that. I'm thinking if they come round here, we hit them. If they don't come around here, we flank round. And the next place they can get up is going to be like all the way over here, isn't it? Yeah, we can just hide here. Yeah, we take the flank here. And I was thinking what I could do is I could do something wild, like have this force like over here ready to run in, and just once they're fully engaged, just run right in. Yeah, let me just try something like this for fun, right? So we're kind of hiding behind the hill here.
Grouped and awaiting orders. Melee troops. Vital group ready.
And I'll keep the general back here. These 2 cavalry.
Battle group ready.
Yeah, this is fun. So this is cool. Like, we're in this situation with this army now. So what we're hopefully going to do is they'll see this unit.
Have you ever seen a bigger collection of moon-faced, slack-jawed
Let's try and get them to come over here.
peasants than that lot? Its enemy reinforcements have been
Might
spotted.
take them a while. They have onagers as well, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. If the maps, if we were swapped around, if we were clever enough to defend on the hill, that would be cool as well. We could position ourselves all up this hill.
The enemy draws near.
Let's see what they do. They can see this cavalry unit. We try and move 1 cavalry unit around to try and deal with the onagers. I wonder if I screened all the way around here, if that would work. Let's have a look. What is it, this cavalry? No.
Skole Palatine!
Trying to lure them all the way down here. Meanwhile, I think this unit will stay hidden. It's such a cool map. I mean, I don't like that. I think the hill's a bit too steep, but apart from that, it's a really cool map. Like, I love stuff like this ridge. This is stuff they should have more of. Like, instead of just having a field all the time, you can actually, like, think strategically. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. We're on Crete here. Hopefully they, I mean, if they come down here, that's fine. The Herculani I can after themselves. Let's go in here just now. If they come down here, maybe the AI knows they're down here and that's why they're coming here. Obviously the AI technically knows where everything is. We'll look at these guys while we're waiting. Looking good. I'll just keep walking up this hill just now. Try and find those onagers. We've got the Scole Gentiles, which are for charging, and the Scola Palatine, which are for fighting. Okay, they can see some of our infantry at this point, so they know where the line is. They can just come at our line now. These guys interested though, I think.
It's an ambush!
Though as well.
Our hidden
Right,
units have
they
been
can see our, okay, they can see these guys now. Let's charge. Oh wait, I've moved that unit as well, which I didn't want to do.
At speed! Battle group ready and awaiting orders. Skole Gentiles! Herculiani, senores! Guards at speed! We have revealed their concealed men!
Go after these guys.
Engage! Quick march! Federati spear! Warriors of Christ!
Okay, the cavalry got round there. Let's go after them. Herculiani still taking huge casualties. Thought they'd be better than that.
Keep him alive!
Maybe these station warriors are just too good. Maybe I'm just overestimating elite units. All the archers.
Skole Gentiles! Riders! Advance! Double time! have rallied and returned to the battle.
Okay, these Herculani I can just hold here a while. Route the rest of these units. Okay, let's just get right in here now. And get over here. Here. Okay, quick charge on here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Units
shameful
are
display.
fleeing. Right. How are we doing? Right. Shoot this cavalry out here. We've routed the bulk of the army. Let's run forward. Massive casualties in our cavalry, but some of our cavalry units, but that's the way it goes. Let's try and get the last of these archers gone. Okay, I think after you survive the initial arrows, the troops are much more robust. Like you can see, we never lost too much after that, even though we're taking on way more numbers.
The enemy refuses to admit
You know, this unit's got 118 kills. It's only took like 20, 30 losses. Same with this one, like 143 kills, etc. Okay, so maybe I was being a little bit unfair. It's just sometimes it's just a shock to see a unit lose half its men, and all you're fighting is what you think is inferior infantry. But I guess the archers, like, they maybe all have like some buffs when they first shoot. And they're probably focusing down on one unit as well. Okay, it's fine. I think, is that Onager all that's left now?
The enemy are losing their advantage.
Just lost a lot of cavalry there. Is the only thing. Yeah.
Victory! This is
Yeah, I mean they had like, I guess, double the amount of men we had, and that was fairly straightforward. Okay, disappointed to lose those two Scoli units, but that's the way it goes. Okay, attacking Syracuse. And Spearmasters. I think the Spearmasters would be too much, so let's not fight that. I think the Visigoths are going to be an annoyance more than anything else here. We clearly got them on the run. I think that's possibly the last settlement on Crete. So the option would be there to subjugate them as well, which would stop these attacks. But then if they're on Crete, we'd have to sail back out and take them out later on.
Battle. We dream
Oh,
of
the
it. We relish
Rugians.
it as others do a fat goose. And you look plump.
Right, I need to redirect some forces north then.
We see little.
Right, so I think the obvious thing to do is to sort of rush the Legio Victrix over there. And I can even send Hispania north to Britain. I'm not convinced we really need Rapax anymore as well. Just been kind of keeping it here to handle any sort of rebellions and things. What's unhappy here now? Let's say I did do that. Yeah, that's still goes to -10. Food is a problem. Right, let's get food. Try and fix that. Yeah, so let's move this north. And I will begin to move Legio Victrix over this way. Okay, down here, I think I can try and take this army out with this navy. What's the upgrade here? It's a significant upgrade in terms of cost. Again, I don't think not too much in terms of stats.
Your orders? Fleet reporting.
Okay, so now they only have this navy, 16 units, we've got 15 units. I think our ships are superior. Yeah, so they're fleeing, so finally caught these guys out. Just like that, the Visigoths are going to be gone, more or less.
Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Okay, what do we have here?
Ready for orders, Commander.
Right. I'm just thinking I don't have any ranged units to defend here.
We hunger.
If the assassins attack, which is annoying.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle. For death and honor.
Right, but okay, let's just get rid of the Visigoths then.
To victory! None will escape. To battle! For God Himself! Ready for
Can I
orders.
attack the port here? Yeah, I can attack the port. So let me take this out. And we will occupy.
Fleet reporting.
And let's just start. I think just across the board here, I'm just going to demolish everything. Because I think I do need to kind of reduce the size of some of these cities.
Ready for orders. Commander. Ready for battle. Ready for orders. To battle! To victory! Kill them all! At your command. We hunger for battle.
I might send this Germanica Legion north to fight the Phrygians.
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
Don't know what the Visigoths still have. What do the Visigoths still have? It's somewhere. Yeah, okay, just this army.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. Yes.
Okay, cool. I think the mid's sort of safe then in terms of me trying to move this legion out. The Germanica Legion here I will move to fight the Phrygians, and that's got a kind of poetry to it. The navy, I'll I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth upgrading all these ships. Morale's a lot better, but it's going to be a lot more expensive. I think what I'll do is I'll just let this one reinforce as it is. Yeah, 5 turns it should reinforce a little bit. And this one will, yeah, Germanica Legion. Let's get this into Italy. And I'll re-equip the troops, get some more cavalry, and send it up to fight the Phrygians. And everything else will continue the war on the assassins. I guess I've not had this chance to invade Egypt yet.
At your command. To battle!
We'll defeat here.
Regroup and fall back!
Yeah, I think we maybe still took just about enough off them. We can still defend this.
Hunger for battle. At your command. Ready for battle. I don't care how tired you are. Ready for
I think we're still gonna have enough to defend this if they attack. So we should be fine.
ready for order.
Germanica's gonna go back there. And they'll meet up with Victrix and we'll take the fight to the Phrygians. Okay. We need like at least one big win against assassins. I'm just disappointed we don't have any ranged units in here. I wonder, let's see what mercenaries there are. Yeah, I think I'll get this, and I think I'll actually get rid of these Germanic horses and get more skirmishers. I can always get more horses in the east when I need them. That means at least if they attack here, we can try and you know, get the arrows going. These goat barns, is food okay here? Yeah, let's try and get the scriptorium here then. Pontus, who are Pontus allied with? Anyone? No, we could try and, I think we could try and subjugate them.
At your service.
Need to be wary of venturing out too far. There's a lot of Sassanids stacked here.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, so I'll let this army replenish, and then we can move them east to help. I've got these two down here. We'll see what the Sassanids do, and then I'd love to try and get over to Egypt and open up a front there. This money's like just so tight now. Unless I put taxes up, which I probably could do. There's only some settlements that are a bit unhappy.
Ready for orders. Commander.
Okay, let's then turn there. Definitely pull down the upkeep cost for sure. Okay guys, what I think I'll do is I'll end this episode here. So I guess we've lost a little bit of momentum with that last battle losing to the Visigoths, but it's fine. We'll replenish that legion and we'll finish these guys off. If we'd won that, then these guys would be finished now. So they're just going to annoy us a little bit until we finish them off. And then I wanted to try and invade Egypt. But it looks like that's not going to happen because of the huge amount of Sassanids in Anatolia and just struggling to just drive income. So that you can see the problem, whenever we take over a settlement, we have to knock down a lot of buildings and start converting or repair the buildings. I don't know, maybe there's a better strategy for this. Maybe don't convert them for a while or something like that. But then you don't get the garrison, so that's usually why I convert them. But yeah, we can see. Maybe I might try and experiment with that a little bit. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get Victrix over to Scandinavia. I might not move Germanica all the way up there. Might just re-equip them in Italy and then move them. Oh, I forgot about this. Thankfully we've got this massive garrison here. Okay, what's going on? We've sieged the phasers. I'm fairly sure we can defend that.
At your service.
At your command. At your command. Commander.
We could take out this army, I'm sure.
the move! We hunger for battle! Commander? Get to it, men! To battle! To your duties, men! March until your feet bleed!
Okay, let's see. Germanica.
Ready for battle!
Fine. Right, knock this down. Need sanitation here urgently. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so there.
We hunger for battle!
Let's go and help in Ephesus, I think, with the Gallic Legion. Do a night attack here. Just cancel that attack for a sec because I thought this Legion would be able to help.
Bear down on them!
Right, cancel again.
Commander! Himself!
Let's do the night attack. And I'll take on the troops this time.
Command!
Where are all my veterans? Yeah, definitely got them assigned somewhere.
Ready for orders. At your command. To battle!
And try and take out this army.
Battle!
Did a war with assassins, so I'm wondering if I attack here, will they help?
Ready for orders.
Yeah, but they have nothing
Fall
there.
back! At your command. Ready for orders. At your command. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
Okay, I can't move Augusta out because they'll just be immediately surrounded. I need to wait till we've pushed a bit further here.
Your orders? Yes.
I'll bring this navy round and yeah, I'll try. I'm just going to try and get this back to Italy and get armor on these guys.
Ready for orders.
We're fine. Right, guys, I'll end this episode here. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider liking it. If there are any comments, I'll read all the comments, see if there's anything I'm missing or any advice or tips or ideas you've got. If you've enjoyed the series, please consider subscribing to the channel. It makes it a lot easier for me to make more videos. I want to make loads of content like this, and if you're enjoying it, then that's great. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode where we will try and continue our advance against the Sassanids. We'll see what we can do about taking on Nabatea down in Egypt. Might even go for peace temporarily down there. We're a bit caught up here. There's a lot more armies than I thought there would be. But yeah, we'll get through it and we'll restore the Roman Empire.
How can I assist you?
Okay, thanks guys. See you in the next one.